Hi everybody, Short Box Full, Mark here. How are you doing out there? Everyone okay? Yeah, I know it seems like, to me it seems like I've just asked you guys this question, but by the time I've put this video up, it's probably going to be a few days after I've done this video. So I'm just asking you again, how are you doing? Yeah? Oh, good, 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 good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Yes, it's another video, another mini haul video. Although the last video went on for over half an hour, so it almost felt like it was a massive video, almost like a live haul video. But there you go. Yes, I've just been I've had a lot of comics come through my door recently, new comics, and I thought I would just do some these recorded videos. I've got so many of I've got so many of these recorded videos to do. I've got some review videos to do. My State of Independence videos. I've got to do those. I've just been so much backlog on my videos. Yeah, really need somebody to kick me up the bum and tell me to get on with it, which isn't easy because I go, I have to. Hang on a second. There you go. That looks a bit better. Well, sort of. Yes. So this video is about the independent comics that I picked up recently. If you watched my previous mini haul video, you would see that I showed you DC Comics and Marvel. That's why there's not really a bit of a vloggy bit here. If you want me to do a bit of a vloggy bit, May the 7th, Southampton Forbidden Planet, free comic book day. Come down, see me, get free comics. Not from me, obviously, but get free comics, buy comics, see me, and then after you've been to Forbidden Planet, go to Southampton Comics at the Loft Ladder. Awesome. Everybody's awesome in Southampton. Forbidden Planet and Southampton Comics, they're all awesome. So yeah, so come down May the 7th, Southampton. Great time will be had by all. It's the law. Okay, right. That's about as much vloggy as you're going to get from me at the moment. Right, comics. Here we go. Independence. These are all in company order, alphabetical, blah, 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 blah. Usual stuff. Right, Action Lab. Well, I never thought I'd actually be buying anything from Action Lab, quite frankly. They've been around for quite some time, actually. I think, is it 5? Are they celebrating a 5th-year anniversary or something? They seem to be been around for some time. They're the ones that do Zombie Tramp, and I think they've got Action Dog, which is one of their new comic books. But anyway, the one that really piqued my interest was Vamp Blade. Now these are the artist variant covers that I've got here. This is issue 2 of Vamp Blade. Pretty awesome cover there. If you haven't got a clue what this comic's about, it's about this woman who she works in a comic shop. She's a geek. She loves comic books. Her favourite comic when she was growing up was Vamp Blade, and in the very first issue, her comic shop, she finds out, was a front for criminal money. The owner of the comic shop owned this gang some money, and ended up getting killed. She ended up picking up what she thought was just fake prop, sort of like weapons. Turned out to be the vamp blades. Now they give her, from what I can remember, they give her augmented strength, and also she can see these demons that inhabit people, and she basically goes around killing them in a very skimpy clothing. But that's not the reason why the comic. It's a really funny comic as well. I think it's a funny comic anyway. I don't know if it's supposed to be a funny comic, but I'm enjoying it. So that's the main thing. So that's issue 3, and we've got that's issue 2. There's issue 3 there, Vamp Blade. There you go, and that's the artist variant cover as well. So yeah, really enjoying that. Dark Horse Comics. Did anybody out there read the Fire and Stone like mini series that Dark Horse did? Was it last year? We had Aliens, Alien versus Predator, and Predator, and what was it? No, Aliens, Predator, Alien versus Predator, and Prometheus. They had the 4 main movie franchises, and they done a 4-issue miniseries all tying in with this Fire and Stone title on them, and they're doing exactly the same thing this year, but it's called Life and Death. And the first issue, the first miniseries to come out of that is Predator: Life and Death. This is issue 2. I've been enjoying these. I've not. I mean, I like the Alien movies. Really enjoyed the Alien Dark Horse comics that they published years ago. But I've not really been a big Predator fan. I enjoyed the first movie. I think I've seen the second movie. Um, but yeah, I've not really been a big Predator fan. But these comics have been pretty good. I've really enjoyed them. Yeah, I think the next one on this is Prometheus: Life and Death. So looking forward to that. After that one finishes, Dynamite Comics, Dynamite, and uh, their imprint series Gold Key. They're bringing back the characters again. Dynamite opened up the Dynamite started up the Gold Key imprint, which brought back the old Gold Key Dell heroes, Solar Man of the Atom, Magnus Robot Fighter, Turok Son of Stone. What was the other one? Dr. Spectre and Hercules as well. No, sorry, Samson. Sorry, Hercules, Samson. And they are amalgamating the whole of them now into one universe. And it's the Gold Key Alliance. This is the first issue of this miniseries. There you go. And you've got Samson, Magnus Robot Fighter. My mind blanked them for a second. Turok Son of Stone. You've got Dr. Spectre there, and then of course you've got the new. I think that's the new female Dr. Solar Man, Dr. Solar, or Solar, Woman of the Atom, as she's known now. Yeah, I really enjoyed Solar. Really did enjoy Solar. Turok was a little bit. The Dr. Spectre miniseries that he did was brilliant, and the Magnus Robot Fighter one, that was okay. They didn't actually do a Samson series. I don't remember Dynamite doing a Samson series. I could be wrong. It's unfortunate, really, because it would have been pretty good to read some more Samson comics. But yeah, looking forward to reading that. It's really good. Vampirella. They've redesigned Vampirella again. I know. Now I was a bit. So I have no problem with change in the comic books. I know there's some people out there that seem to think that I do. Those people are idiots and have no idea what they're talking about. But I really don't have any problem with change in comic books. If a comic book character, if they change a comic book character to make them more relatable in now, I've got no problem with that, as long as it's done well and as long as it's done good and it's not half-assed and done because they think, you know, oh, we've got to do this because we've got to be politically correct and all this, and oh, we've got to do this because we've got to, you know, pander to people. No. And I was a little bit worried when I saw what they were doing with Vampirella, and I saw that they were going to be redesigning the character, and I was like, really? You know, the previous Vampirella series was really good. Really enjoyed that. But I enjoy this series. It's a really good series, and the best thing is, it sort of follows on from the previous series. It's the same Vampirella. It's the same. She wears the same costume as previously. You know, the sort of little sort of like mankini bikini sort of thing that she wears. But they've also updated the character. And actually, I'll admit, when I first saw it, I was like, but it's actually grown on me. This new uniform or costume that they've got her in. Like I said, they still have her wearing her old costume in that. Granted, it's more for when she's doing like public appearances and that, or she's seen, you know, in crowds and that. But yeah, no, this has been really good. Really enjoyed this. I haven't read they redid. Oh, it's the John Carter. Yeah, the woman from there. I can never remember how to pronounce her name. Dahlia Thorne or Thor. I never know how to pronounce her name. They redesigned her, I haven't read that series because I've not really been interested in John Carter that much. And also Red Sonja, they redesigned her, and again, Red Sonja's, I've sort of dipped in and out of her series and that, so I've not really been interested in her either. But no, this has been pretty good. I've really enjoyed this, and I think the thing is, it's organic. The change is organic. It doesn't feel like they've gone, oh, we're going to make this change, uh, purely because of the fact that we're going to be more PC or we're going to be more whatever, there wasn't any stuttering. It didn't feel mechanized or anything like that. It actually felt organic, and I think that's the thing with change in comic books. It's got to feel like it had a purpose to the character and to the story, rather than just to the general public in the real world, sort of thing. But yeah, really enjoyed that. Brilliant series. Right, Graphics India. If you've not heard of this series, this comic company before, they publish the Chakra, the Invincible series that's written by Stan Lee, and also Grant Morrison's 18 Days, and another couple of series that I don't actually read. I don't read the Chakra one either, but 18 Days, Grant Morrison 18 Days. I've been enjoying that, actually. This series here, Reincarnation Man, I've really enjoyed this. This guy, he has the power to be able to bring forward uh, previous reincarnations that his spirit, his energy, his life energy has actually inhabited in the past. Um, and he can sort of like pick people that his life energy has inhabited and bring them forward to the now to help him fight in situations, or to, you know, deal with situations that he can't deal with himself. It sort of reminds me of Kid Eternity, the old Kid Eternity, where he used to be able to take people from history or from fiction and bring them to the now to help him solve crimes, defeat the baddie, and that. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this. The first and second issue were brilliant at this, and I'm looking forward. I haven't had a chance to read this yet because I only picked it up. It only came to me yesterday, but yeah, looking forward to reading this third issue. Really enjoying that series. Um, I tell you what, this series here, this has been one of those series that if you'd have told me I was reading this probably about 10 years ago, I would have gone, really? I'm reading that? Uh, Gem and the Holograms, number 13. This is such a good series. IDW doing a brilliant job on this. Um, I'm not one of these people. I'm not one of these people that like to read things like um, My Little Pony comics and that, or watch the My Little Pony cartoon. I enjoyed watching things like Powerpuff Girls when I was younger, and I still enjoy watching the original Powerpuff Girls cartoons and that. Um, but this series here, this to me, it proves that just because it's aimed at a certain, should we say, certain gender of people, which I'm imagining this is aimed at women, females, the other opposite sex to men in this. You humans are weird. Only two genders. Wow, not now. But anyway, sorry, I digress. Yeah, you don't have to be a woman to enjoy a book that's aimed at women. You don't have to be a guy or a man to enjoy comics that's aimed at men. This is the thing about comic books. If you enjoy a comic, doesn't matter what the demographic is that comic is supposed to be for. If you enjoy that comic, read it. It's as simple as that. And this has just been great. Gem and the Holograms number 13. Yeah, it's just been really great. It's a really engaging comic. They touch on sort of like subjects like gender issues and um, other things that happen in the real world, but they don't do it in a sort of like a fanfare sort of thing. Like it's sort of like, this issue somebody becomes, find out somebody's a lesbian. Oh no, sort of thing. It just happens, and it just seems like, again, like with the vampire thing, it's an organic happening. It just naturally occurs, and everyone's sort of like saying, "Oh, right, okay, yeah, fine, you're a lesbian." awesome. You know, um, yeah, it's just a really good comic. It really is. And it just goes to, like I said, it just goes to show it doesn't matter what demographic a comic is aimed at. If you enjoy the comic, just read it. It's as simple as that. Right. The new Mark Miller comic that's out by Icon, which is the Marvel imprint, which I realised this should have actually been in the previous video, but I actually thought this was from Image Comics, but it's not. It's from Icon, which is the Marvel imprint, basically for Mark Miller. This is Empress #1. There you go. Set millions of years in Earth's history. This, well, you know, I don't think it's actually anything new that we've read. Really, there's, if you've read comics as long as I have, there's not much new under the sun really when it comes to comic books, and this does seem to be a bit. It feels like I've read this somewhere before. You know, a a humanoid um, race that existed millions of years before humanity walked the earth. You know, and it's like what happened to this race, and I don't know. It just feels like I've read this before loads of times before. It's not a bad comic. It's not. You know, I still enjoyed reading it. I will get the next issue. I'll probably get the whole mini series, but it just didn't feel like it was anything new to me. It felt like I'd read, especially the premise of it. It felt like I've read this before. So, but still good, still a really good comic, but it just didn't feel like it was something wow to me. You know, as opposed to these two comics here. Now, I do like reading comics from unknown comic book companies and new comic book companies. And if you haven't seen me on Facebook or on the YCC group in Facebook or my Shortbox Full page on Facebook, you won't know about Overstreet Comics. Sorry, Overground Comics. Sorry, Overstreet Comics. Idiot. Overground Comics. There are new comic book companies come out. I think they've only got about 5 or 6 comics out at the moment. These two that I'm going to show you now are possibly the best comics that they are producing, and they are just blinding, absolutely brilliant. The first one is Graduate. This is issue 4. I still need to pick up issue 3 of this. Their comics in the UK are quite difficult to pick up. I managed to get these from A Place in Space on eBay, but yeah, I don't know why they've just got a really sort of low print run in the UK for some reason. I don't know why, but they are really good, really good. The artwork in this, was it Celia Gale? Celia Gale's artwork in this is so beautiful. If you like Jay Lee's artwork, it's sort of like, you know, it's like this dark, ethereal, sort of like wispy sort of like artwork in that. That's what this artwork like. It's very Jay Lee like, but brighter. If you go, I mean, Jay Lee's artwork is quite dark in it. It's very sort of like dark and imposing and quite. It's nice and very beautiful, but it's like quite still dark. But this artwork here, it's like Jay Lee with the brightness filter bumped up. You know, really enjoying this comic. Really interesting premise as well. With the main character, she finds out that she's indestructible. Nothing can hurt her. She doesn't. You know, she's the only survivor in a plane crash. You know, she gets thrown out of a window and lands in a police car, and nothing. It's like you, I don't know, stubbing your toe, but the fact it didn't hurt her. Really enjoying this series. And this one here as well, Plus Ultra. This is issue 3 of Plus Ultra. Yeah, again, brilliant. Beautiful artwork inside. Who does the artwork on it? Matthew Weldon, I think, is the artist on here. Really beautiful artwork inside. And the writer, John Hughes. Who's the writer on this one? John Hughes. Oh, there you go. Yeah, the writer on this and on Graduate as well. John Hughes. brilliant. Really enjoying this. Yeah, this one is it's female superhero. She's got all the powers, you know, indestructibility, super strength, flight, all that. But her main weapon seems to be that she does seem to try and use her femininity, her sexuality, as a weapon as well. And it's her trying to find her place and finding that, you know, to be how to be a superhero without being what she is at the moment. Yeah, really enjoying this series. Awesome stuff. We've got Valiant here. Valiant Comics. You know my thoughts on Valiant Comics. They are just brilliant. They are possibly one of the best comic book companies at the moment. And right now they're doing the CGC variant covers, which I thought was quite funny actually. We've got the issue 13 of Imperium. There you go. I don't know if you can see what it says on there. So look, I can't see what it says. My glasses. Really small writing on this. Right, normal size writing, but I need my glasses to read it. Shut up. It says on there, good gravy, Harada. Hang on a second. Good gravy, Harada. Can't you tear this thing down? Sorry, tear this thing open and get us some fresh air. That's what the robot thing says at the back. See, this is why I don't wear glasses, because you get this weird sort of like, oh, hello, sort of like, hello, Reg Prescott here. Today I'm going to show you. No. Ask your grandparents. Ask your great grandparents who Reg Prescott was. Yeah, I just thought these were fun. These CGC mock covers. I thought they were pretty cool. And as well as that, it's Valiant. They do such great stuff. Ninjak number 14. Again, really nice cover. It says on there, I've been shot, stabbed, gassed, poisoned, and worse. I will not be long boxed. It says it on there. Trust me, it says it on there. Yeah, and again, brilliant series, Ninjak. Definitely worth picking up. Anything from Valiant Comics is worth picking up, quite frankly. Right, two more comic companies to go. We've got Titan. Now this is UK Titan. UK Titan does the reprints for Marvel and DC Comics, and they do these what used to be called collector series. And all it was the collector part of the series. It wasn't because they were collectible. It was because they collected stories from different Marvel or DC comics pertaining to the character on the front cover. Do you know what I mean? Spider-Man. They had Spider-Man collection or collectible thing, you know, and it had Spider-Man comics. You get the idea, yeah. Well, I picked this one up. This is DC Legends Wonder Woman issue 2. And the only reason why I picked this up is because this actually has the stories in it. Sorry, my mum went blank for a second. This had the stories in it from the Wonder Woman 77 sort of one shots that they did. I think this is from originally from Wonder Woman 77 issue 2. I think. Yeah. So yeah, this is all sort of like I think this is actually from, because you had the Sensation Comics starring Wonder Woman, didn't you? So I think this is actually from Sensation Comics. Yeah. So you've got stories from Sensation Comics featuring Wonder Woman, and also from the Wonder Woman 77. It says it on there. I don't know why I didn't bother reading that first. Yeah, so you've got the first issue comes from Sensation Comics featuring Wonder Woman number 2. And then the next two stories in there are from the Wonder Woman 77 special number 1 and special number 2. So there you go. And it was £3.50, and it also had the Linda Carter Wonder Woman on front. How could you say no to her? Exactly. You can't say no to Linda Carter as Wonder Woman. You can't. It's as simple as that. Now, from the American Titan comics, we have got the very first issue of the ongoing series of the Ninth Doctor's adventures. And how cool is that? How fantastic is that cover? Look at that. Really looking forward to reading this. I haven't had a chance to read this one yet. But really looking forward to reading this. The mini series that they did with the Ninth Doctor was just brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. So, but yeah, awesome. Can't wait to read that. And then you've got the 12th Doctor's continuing adventures in the comics. This is issue 4. There you go. That's the Will Brooks cover, cover B, Will Brooks cover. And this was cover C, the Adrian Mello cover. There you go. So that's those two there. And finally, from Zenoscope, I don't really get that many Zenoscope comics, and when I do get a Zenoscope comic, it's mainly for the cover than anything else. And these two are no different. I basically got these for the covers. We've got Red Agent number 2. Really nice cover there. And this one's just beautiful. Red Agent number 3. I'm gonna have to take this out, I think, and show you the whole cover. Oh, there you go. So there's that. But it's a wraparound cover. So there we go. Remember, always take the tape off on your bag. There you go. There we go. I'll hide my face behind the comic there. Really beautiful cover, that. Really beautifully drawn. So yeah, so there you go. So that's the last. That's it. No more comics. No more comics yet, anyway. Right, that's your lot. Done, dusted. Yeah, nothing else to show you. No, nothing else to show you. Right, so that just leaves me to say thank you all for watching. Don't forget to come down to Forbidden Planet in Southampton on May the 7th. I'm going to bug the heck out of you lot just to make sure you come down to visit Forbidden Planet in Southampton, and then Southampton Comics at the Loft Ladder. Come down and see me, say hi, come on video, I'll interview you in my limited capacity of interviewing people. Yes, so yeah, so there you go, May the 7th. Comment. Always great to read your guys' comments. Comment section down below. That's what it's for. If there's anything in this video that you want to, or just say hi. If there's anything you want to say about the comics that you've seen in this video, you know, you just want to have a conversation with other people about comics in this video, comment section down below. Always love reading you guys' comments in the comment section, and I always do my best to comment back to you guys as well, because I think it's a bit of to and fro, you know, a bit of sharing the love between everybody. Subscribe. Yes, subscribing is also a great way to share the love. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do so. I'm trying to get at least 600 subscribers before the end of the year. I'm being realistic with this. I would like to get over 1,000, but I think, and I'm not willing to pay to get people to subscribe to my channel. So if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, that'd be awesome. Like the video. Yeah, thumbs up. Always great. If you like the video, thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, thumbs it down. But I always say this at the end of these videos. If you did thumbs down the video, you took the time to watch the video, you made the decision that you wanted to thumbs down the video, say why you thumbs down the video. Seriously, just type in there why you thumbs down the video. It's the only way I'm going to make these videos better, and the only way I'm going to make them more enjoyable for everybody, and hopefully get more subscribers. Right, that's it. Just leaves me again to say thank you again, you wonderful people, for watching this video. I'm not quite sure what the next video is going to be. Hopefully it's going to be a review video, but I don't want to make any promises just yet. Love the comics that you read. That's really important. Like I said about Gem and the Holograms, if you love a comic, read it. It's as simple as that. Be nice to each other, because that's important as well. And that's it. Ta-ta for now.